This is the final tutorial for the HTML Basics unit. We're going to go from 10 to 14. In Lesson 10 here, they are introducing you to links. So this is the tag, and you can take this scroll bar and scroll through to creating a link on your web page. Basically, this is the tag, this href part equals, and then quotation marks. That's what you will write initially. Then you're going to pick any website you want, to become part of your link. So you're going to insert your own URL, website URL there, and then you're going to add in these two final punctuation marks, a quote and a caret, and then you're going to describe that link in any way you want. They said my favorite site, but I'll show you in a minute how you're going to change that, and then you finish the tag with the closing A tag here. So your instructions say, in the body section, create a link. To do this, create an A tag. Well, a lot of people get confused when they see that A tag and they just start off by going like that. That is not right. This is what your A tag looks like. So I'm going to go ahead and start off typing that. I'm going to put my equal sign, and I'm going to go ahead and put my quotation marks in there. So let's say I wanted, my web page was all about Maroon 5. So I'm going to open up another tab, and I'm just going to type in Maroon 5. And I am going to click on the Maroon 5 official site. So let's say this is the website that I want my link to take the people that visit my site to. So I'm going to go up here to the top, and I'm going to click one time so that the entire web address highlights, and then I'm going to copy it. You can either copy by right-clicking and hitting copy, or you can hit Control-C. Either way works. I'm going to go back to my Codecademy, and I'm going to paste it. I'm just going to go ahead and Control-V. You can right-click and hit paste if you want. Either way works. So in the example, right here, the point that we're at is we're right here in between the .com and the quotes. So I need to go ahead and add my end quotes, and then my next symbol is the caret here. So I'm going to go ahead and add that. And then next I have to add the description of my link. So in this case, I'm just going to put Maroon 5. You'll notice it pops up over here, because this is what my live web page would look like if it was live. And then the last thing that we need to add, or we need to do, is close our A tag. So I'm going to go here, I'm going to go ahead and close that A tag, and I just created a link. So if this were my web page here that people were visiting, they could click on the link that I created, and it would take them to the website that I set it to take it to. Okay, I'm going to go back to the editor here. And that's what we did. We added the A tag, we added the description of your link, that was the part right here that says Maroon 5, and then we closed the element with our closing A tag. Save and submit. Okay. And move on to lesson 11. Okay, so this one is just adding images. So we just learned how to add a link. Now we're going to learn how to add an image, which is basically a picture. So it says instructions, add a second image below the first one. So here is the first image that was added to our web page. It is the picture of this duck right here. So basically I'm going to be copying this tag except for the yellow part, because I'm going to add in my own image there. But let's go ahead, and to add the second image, I'm going to go ahead and copy the tag. Oops, SRC. I'm going to go ahead and put my equal sign and then my beginning quotation marks. Now, I need to locate a picture that I want to use in my web page. So I'm going to open up a new tab. I'm going to go to Google. I'm going to go to Google Images. And I'm going to type in Maroon 5, sticking with the topic here. Okay. So you see a bunch of different pictures pop up. Obviously, make sure your picture is appropriate. Let's say I want to use this picture here. I'm going to use this one. I'm going to right click on it, and I'm going to go down to copy image URL. I'm going to go ahead and select that. And I'm going to go back to Codecademy, excuse me, and then I'm going to right click and hit paste. That's going to put the image URL to that image to the Maroon 5 image there. And then I need to finish up my image tag, which the end of the image tag that I'm copying above, I'll need end quote, I'll need a / and a caret. So I'm going to go ahead and add that end quote there, space, / and caret. And you can see there is my image there on my web page. I believe that's the only thing we had to do here. Yep, that's the only thing we had to do there. So go ahead and hit save and submit code. Hopefully you'll get your green start next lesson. Click that. Alright, so it's getting a little bit more complicated as we go here. So 2 lessons ago we learned how to add a link. Last lesson we learned how to add an image. Now we're kind of learning how to do a combination of the two. We're going to do an image that becomes a link. So it's going to be something that you can click on that will take you to a website. So if you take this scroll bar, this is the code for that. You pretty much start with a regular link tag, and then you, what they call, nest an image in that link tag, and then you close the link tag to kind of finish it all up. So let's look at our instructions. It says in the body section, create an A tag. So I'm going to go, remember I always go underneath everything I've already done, but before my closing body tag. So it says in the body tag, create an A tag. So I'm going to go ahead. Remember, your A tag looks like this: href. Put your equal sign. Go ahead and put your quotation mark. All right, let's move topics to another one of my favorites, which is pizza. So I'm just going to type in pizza. And because this is a link, I'm going to want the website address to one of my favorite pizza places, which is Pizza Hut. So again, I'm going to go up here. I'm going to click on the web address. I'm going to copy it. I'm going to hit Control-C this time to copy it. Go back to Codecademy. Paste your link here. Control-V. And then, if we're looking at the code up here, so in the code, this is the point that I'm at right here. So I'm going to go ahead and add my end quote and my caret. End quote and my caret. And then I'm going to hit enter. So right now I'm at this point. And that's what your instructions are going to tell you to do too. It says now create your image tag between your opening A tag and your closing A tag. So starting right here, I'm going to go ahead and create my image tag, which is going to look like that. I'm going to start with my caret, img, src. Go ahead and add your equal sign and your quotation mark. Now I need an image URL there. So I'm going to go back to this. I'm going to hit back, and then I'm just going to go to, excuse me, images here, and I'm going to pick any image of pizza. Oh, they all look so good. Okay, I'm going to just choose this one. Hopefully you remember by now, to get the image URL, you're going to right click, hit copy image URL, go back to Codecademy, and you're going to paste it. Whoa, that's a long one. If it's really, really, really long like this, should be okay. Let's see if it works for us. Okay, so there's our image URL, super, super long. But we got to scroll to see the rest of our tags. So to close up our image tag, this is where we're at, because this is the end of their image URL. So we need to end quote, / and caret to finish that up. Let's see if this works. End quote, / caret. Should finish that up. Let's see if our pizza appeared there. Okay, and then the very last thing we need to do, which is number 4, it says finally close your A tag after the image tag. So again, this is up here. It is the very last thing. Again, your image tag is nested in your A tag, so that's why your closing A tag has to be behind your image source. So you're saying the image is part of the link. So I'm going to go ahead here, I'm going to hit enter, and I'm going to close my A tag. So pretty much what you just did was, if you scroll down, you can now click on the pizza. That's your image, that's your clickable image, and it should take you to the Pizza Hut website. That's how you set it up to work. So we did that right. Alright, I'm going to go back into Edmodo. And we're going to hit save and submit code. And we did that right, so we're going to go ahead and hit start next lesson. I am going to actually go ahead and stop that there just because 13 is a little bit lengthy. So this is it for this tutorial.